Welcome to Grade 6 Reading on the Dolphin Team. My name is Joanne Mann, and you can reach me at the email below. A little bit about me. This is my 10th year at Jefferson. I spent 7 years teaching English in eighth grade English, and I just made the switch to 6th grade reading to do something different, and I'm really excited about this year. I am a national board certified teacher. I have a son in 8th grade here at Jefferson, and my daughter just started 6th grade at Gunston. And my husband is a math teacher at Swanson. So we are involved in many of the middle schools here in Arlington. I earned a Bachelor of Arts from James Madison, and I earned a master's degree in education from George Mason. And as you can see from some of the pictures, I enjoy traveling. So 6th grade reading, it's a combination of the units that we're using this year are a combination of the units that the English department and APS has developed, along with some components from the Teachers College Reading and Writing Project. And so Unit 1, we've begun, well, we're almost through Unit 1, called I Am a Lifelong Reader. And that is, the big focus is helping the students set reading goals for themselves. So they come to us at all different levels and with many different interests in reading and the kinds of reading they have experience with. And we help them set goals that are focused on growth for each student. Unit 2 is on fiction, so we will be focusing deeply on characters and examining character traits, looking at how characters respond to conflict and how they develop over time. Unit 3 is nonfiction, and so the students will all be reading a type of nonfiction book, and they have a wide variety of choices. And I'm really excited that we have a whole bunch of new books, brand new books that we just ordered that they have access to. In Unit 4, students will be in book groups, and they will pick a social issue they'd like to focus on and read a book with hopefully 3 to 4 other students so they can really connect with the book, with other students, and build good discussion skills in that unit. Unit 5, a main focus of Unit 5 is helping prepare them for the reading test, the SOL test in May, and getting them used to what kinds of questions are going to be asked and some test-taking strategies. Now, in this unit, we'll be reading across the curriculum, and not every student's going to need extensive preparation for the test, so we will be meeting students where they are so that everyone is appropriately challenged during this unit. So just to give you a snapshot of what goes on in the classroom from day to day. So during the week, I often read aloud to them, and this serves several purposes. I model fluency, what it sounds like to be a good reader, and what good readers think about as they're reading. So I get to read and stop and share with them what I'm wondering and thinking about, and model what do I do if I'm puzzled about something. And it gives us a shared reading experience. And so you can see the image here that I've put on the page is an example of a notebook page that I modeled for them. So I put the central character in the middle, and then some of the pressures she's facing are pointing in at her. And then from there, we can talk about, well, how does this character respond when she's faced with this kind of pressure? And then they can use this kind of map on their own when they're using their independent reading book. So that's just an example of how I might use a read aloud in the classroom. They also have time to read independently. And this is where they get to read what they want. Hopefully they're also looking at what genres they haven't explored yet. So if they always are reading historical fiction, let's try science fiction, or vice versa. And this time it's extremely valuable for me with the student, because this is when I get to confer with them one-on-one, looking at their goals with them and tracking their growth. And it gives me a lot of great information on where they are and how they are progressing toward their goals. The grading policy in grade 6 reading is OSU. So outstanding is 90% and above. Satisfactory is 70 to 90%. And unsatisfactory is below 70. So to give you an idea of what kind of assessments we do in reading, most of it is formative. So that's what the kids are showing me through their classwork, comprehension quick checks, those conferences I have with them where I can really get a good picture of what kind of progress they're making and all the daily activities that we do. Summative is at the end of a unit when they will be working on a project or very rarely a test. Most often it will be some kind of project that offers them choices in how they want to present their knowledge and growth and their understanding of the text. And so that's how I arrive at the O, S, and U. So online resources and communication, Canvas. Everybody's using Canvas this year. All their courses are on Canvas, and so it's one place to go, and the learning management system. And so that's how I deliver materials to them if they're electronic. I have everything they'll need each day in the announcements I post. And if they're absent, they should go to Canvas and see what they've missed. Parent view. So parent view is where you can log on and see their grades and attendance and other records. And you can see there if you are having trouble accessing it, you use that email address there, that access@apsva.us. You should also be receiving a weekly email with our team newsletter through your TA teacher. And that has all the Dolphin teachers' general plan for the week and any special events or announcements that we need to make you aware of. So other opportunities for them to get help. They can attend study hall Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays from 2:30 to 3:30 in the library. They can also see a Dolphin teacher during our posted office hours. So that we put out in the weekly newsletter so that you know when our office hours are, and we also post them for the students to see. In addition, on Wednesdays from 2:30 to 3:30, they can attend math clinic, and that room number will be made aware of them. Will be available for them as well. And that's where they can go to get help with math. But also, if they just need a quiet place to work where they're supervised at school, they can attend math clinic. It doesn't have to just be math. So that's all I have for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, and I look forward to a great year.